Good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, it is cardio and core today. We are going to do cardio and core. Nice and short and snappy. We're going to change it a wee bit today. So instead of doing 8 runs or 8 exercises in a run, we're going to do 4 twice and then 4 twice. So just to split it up a wee bit as well. It also allows for those of you who want to extend it a little bit, can do a third round of each of the 4s, if that makes sense. So I call that as I go through. We're going to go straight into it today, guys. Bring it straight on the toes, get warmed up, short and snappy. Let's get sweaty. Good. Nice and light on the toes. Make sure those knees are soft and you're not locking them as you jog. Bring it into jumping jacks. Again, remember, you can alternate here if the high impact is not working for you. Forward and back on your strides, keep good. Forward and back, or again, a step back. There we go. So I'm forward and back here, or I can go step and center, step, center. Back to jacks. So we're getting this heart rate up. We're going to get ready to train. Well done. Jog it on the spot. Speed it up. And time. Well done. Big circles with the arms. Forward. Up and forward. Good. Change direction now. Get those shoulders opened up. Hands out to the side. And forward. To the side. One more. Plant the feet. I want you to rotate the hips. Change direction. That's it. And down. Bring it down onto the floor. Hands below the shoulders. This is your mountain climber. We're going to do these in the routine today as well. Knee comes in, hips stay low. Do 6 each side. When you've done 6, stay on all 4s. Watch from here. I want you to put your hand on the floor directly below your shoulder. Hand's going to go here. Bring it through and stretch it up. So I want you to do 5 on each side. Keep that back nice and strong. Core tight. And you're threading the hand through. Do 5 one side. Put the weight on the other hand. Thread through. Stretch up as far as you can go. So try and open up that chest. And open up the back at the bottom. Do 5 each side. And down. And when you've done that, bring it up. And we should get started. God bless coffee, people. God bless coffee. Right, so all you need is your mat for today, guys. We're not going to worry about weights. Starting off, round 1, as I said, we're going to do 2 separate rounds of 4, okay? So round 1 has a total body extension, going down onto the floor to a plank, bringing it back up into our jumping jack, just what we did in the warm-up, and then onto our back for a hollow hold. We're going to do that 2 times. Hold on. Now, this freaking comments there. Yeah, so total body extension, plank, jumping jack, hollow hold, okay? We're going to do that twice. Are you ready? So you're going to bring it in to your total body extension, hand is going up high, swinging it back, jumping up as you go. If that impacts too much, go up on the tiptoes and back. Tiptoes and back. Okay? So when you're ready, so this thing keeps beeping at me here. Okay, away you go. Okay, ready? Total body extension, or again, if you can't jump, just run on the spot. 3, 2, Let's go, because I want to try and get this done as quick as possible today. Up and back, up and back. And again, you can go now at whatever rate or speed you want. Soften those knees. I don't have to go up into the jump. I can go on my tiptoes. Push the bum back. And then eventually you'll want to go up into that jump. You've got 10 seconds to go, guys. Soft knees as you land. Think about the next move. We're going down onto our mat. 3, 2, to the floor. Into our plank. So we're just going to go with the basic plank today. We'll advance it again the next day. But nice and simple, onto your knees, onto your forearms. Knees go back, hips go tucked. That's you now. 3, 2, let's go. So you can hold it here. That's your basic plank. If your bum starts to go up, bring it back. If that's not challenging you enough, toes in the floor, lift the knees. But look how nothing else moves except my knees. And that's your plank. So you tuck that pelvis in. And everything here is tight. I'm bringing my pubic bone up towards my chest. I'm here in real life. And then I'm going to squeeze. Everything's squeezed down. So that's the position that you're in here. Squeeze. Nearly there. 5 seconds to go. And bring it back up. Well done. So, next, back to our jumping jack that we did at the start. Are you ready? 3, 2, let's go. So remember, you're going jack here or here. And again, if the lateral movement causes you issues, go into a step in the back. And again, if that's too easy, hands up as you step back. There's loads of different ways. You're halfway through. Loads of different ways you can do these movements. Nearly there, guys. Come on. 3, 2, time. Onto the floor, onto your back. We're going to do hollow body hold. So again, you're all going to start here. Legs in a 90-degree angle. Hands here. Let's go. 3, 2, hold it here now. My head and shoulders are up. This is my basic, okay? If that's not challenging you or if your core is stronger, extend the legs a little bit. And straight away you'll find that vibration starting here, okay? If that's too easy, go to the floor lower. And if you want to really go for it, keep the head and shoulders up, but put the hand out the back. I'm going here today. Might go a wee bit lower. I want to keep my feet above my knees. I don't ever want this. Keep your feet where you can see them. 5 seconds to go. Keep it up. If you're shaking here, that's okay. 3, 2, and time. Well done. We're going to do that straight through again from the top. So back to your total body extension when you're on your feet. Are you ready? 3, 2, let's go. So again, hands in the air and back. Up, back, up, back, up. Go all day. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You can do it. We're going to keep going with that. Excellent. Well done. Jumping up and down or jogging on the spot. Just keep moving, guys. It doesn't matter which one you're doing. You're getting your cardio in. Heart rate stays up. You've got 10 seconds to go. Give it all now for 10 seconds. 3, 2, time. Straight onto the floor while you're plank. I told you it would be fast. Down onto our forearms. Knees go back. Pelvis comes low. Squeeze the bum. 3, 2, let's go. So I'm going to try this one here. If you find that it's too much, rather than coming out completely, just dip your knees for a second and then bring them back up. Breathe. So you don't want to hold your breath. Okay, you want to breathe nice and controlled. If you're shaking here, that's okay. You're nearly there. Stay up if you can. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and now come down. Bring it back up. Jumping jacks. On your toes. If you're already up and waiting for us, that's okay. March it out. We have to give people time because getting up and down off the floor is often harder than exercises. So we're going to go into our jumping jacks. Are you ready? 3, 2, let's go. It is. It's hard to get up and down off the floor, especially when you're up and down so much in these workouts here. Good, keep going with whatever one you're doing. And remember, nobody cares which one you're doing, it's all about what you need to do. Forward and back if you need to. You're nearly there already, you've only got 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, and 10. Onto the floor, hollow body hold. Whew. We're back. Knees go here. Back is flat. Hand is up. 3, 2, let's go. So the trick to this as well, guys, is that if you start to extend your legs, number 1, keep the feet where you can see them. If you keep your legs down here, your legs are going to take the weight. So you need to keep the feet up. And number 2, if your back arches, your legs are too low, okay? So I can go to about here, but my back will start to arch really, really quickly. So I'm going to keep it nice and strong here. And if your back arches, that's the way your body's going to tell you that it's not able to hold up. Your core's not able to hold the legs up. And that's okay. 3, 2, and time. Bring it up, grab a drink. Well done. So that was round 1. And again, if you are doing this as a kind of a longer workout today and you want to extend that, just pause me now and do those 4 exercises again. Just even one more time. But as always, these workouts are designed, especially with cardio and core, to give you a quick blast of what you need on the days between the full body workouts. So remember, think about that, okay? We're going to go into round 2 now. So we're going to start off on the floor. We're going to spend most of this on the floor actually, with our mountain climber. Same as what we did in the warm-up. Again, you're in that plank position and the knees are coming up. You can also do it off a counter or wall, which I show as you're doing it. And then single leg lower, we're going to flip over onto our back. And we're going to, again, we're going to practice what I said a few minutes ago. We're going to work on lowering the legs, but keeping the back flat on the floor. So making sure that we're able to kind of strengthen up the core and become aware of those muscles as our legs move. And that will help with the other exercises throughout the next few weeks as well. We're going to come back up onto our feet for a nice sprint, just to get that cardio up again. And then on the floor, we're going to go into, I can show you a few different variations of crunch, but we're going to look at a sprinter crunch. So if you're looking down at me on the floor here now, I'm going to come up and bring my knee up as I go. So see here, it's not a cross body crunch, it's a sprinter crunch. You'll feel it when you're on the floor. So when you're ready, we're going to go straight down into that mountain climber. Put this on the floor so I can see it. Onto your knees now if you want to get ready. And I'm going to show you off the counter before I show you off the floor. So if you know what you're doing, go to the floor. Your mountain climber is a plank position and you bring the knees up. Obviously you're on the floor doing this. 3, let's go. 2, and let's go. So on the wall or against the counter, I straighten everything up, I bring my knees. That's it. And I just keep going there all day long. You can march there all day long. On the floor or on the lower surface, hands are directly below my shoulders. Plank position to start. I bring my knees in and out. That's it. Keep yourself low. If your butt's in the air here and your hands are way ahead of your head, bring it back to here. That's your position. You never come out of that position for the mountain climber. 3, 2, and time. Flipping it over now onto the floor. Bum, 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 bum. What was it I was going to do? No, the crunch is the last one. Sorry. Oh yeah, leg lower. Right, so we're on our back. And I want you to put your legs up again into that 90-degree angle. And we're going to simply move the heels out towards the wall and down. And bring it back up. Okay? 3, 2, let's go. So I push the heel down and back up. Now I want you to pay attention to your back. If your back starts to arch when you're around here, that's as low as you go. Okay? So if you're only doing this, that's okay. As long as your back stays flat against that mat. If that's still difficult, put the feet down and I want you to simply lift the toe up nice and carefully. Lift the toe up, straighten the leg, that's you. So either way, your hips are working here. If you can go this one, go for it. You want to advance it, you're going to push the whole way down. Keep that top leg strong. And slow and slow. So it's the same speed, up and down. 3, 2, and time. And as I said, That's going to allow you to get used to where your body needs to stop and needs to start. And it's going to keep your back nice and strong. Bring it onto your toes. You're going to sprint. 3, 2, let's go. So again, we're sprinting it out fast as we can. I want to see you going. If you've got music going now, get it pumped up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You're going as fast as you can for these 30 seconds. Even if you're marching on the spot, I want you to go a wee bit faster than you would usually just walk around. So I want you to speed it up. Really get the heartbeat up here. Come on, you've only got 10 seconds to go. Push it out. That's it, that's it, that's it. Come on, come on, come on. 5 to go. 3, 2, and time. Floor, well done. Bring it onto your back again. We're going to go into that sprinter setup. Basic, you're going here, feet on the floor, hands on the thighs, up and down, okay? Sprinters, come with me now. You're going to put the feet forward a little bit. And as you come up, you bring the knee up to meet you. And then you put the knee back down as you lower. 1, 2, 3, let's go. So I'm coming up. So it's called the sprinter sit-up. It doesn't matter what position that you look at it here. Okay? You're not bringing elbows across the knees or any of that fancy malarkey. It's just up and down. Come to here. If that's as far as you can go, just get that knee up. Keep the crunch here. That's fine as well. That's working me too. It's all working. But if I can go up, go for it. Get some moves going. 5 seconds. 3, 2, time. Well done. Flipping it over, we're going straight into those mountain climbers, okay? Nearly there. Hands below the shoulders, hips down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. In and in. So again, there's no trick here about speed. If we want to speed it up, I just still have to keep those hips low. If I go up here, stop it, come low. Come on, you know the score now. You come in and out. In and out. So if you want to cross, that's okay. But you keep those hips as low as you can. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Make sure that those hips stay towards the floor. You're not going to hurt yourself here by letting your back do all the work. You've got 5 seconds to go. Keep those knees coming in. 3, 2, and 5. Well done. Bring it onto your back again. We're into that lower. Legs up. 3, 2, heel first, guys. Heel, in. Heel, in. Go lower, see how low you can go. Keep the head and shoulders up off the floor here. If you've got your head and shoulders back, your back's doing all the work. Head and shoulders up, core is doing the work here. Your core and your hips are what's doing the work here. Now pay attention to the speed. I go low, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. Low, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. I'm not going down slow and then bring it back in really fast. Everything's controlled. 5 seconds to go. You should really feel that now on the hips. 3, 2, time. Bring it up into your sprint. You can do this. Ready to go? 3, 2, let's go. You've got this. So, get that sprint going. That's it. Come on, we're nearly there. And again, if you're marching, just go as fast as you can. Get those knees a wee bit higher. Push yourself out. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, and tight. Onto your back for the last time. And we're going into that sprinter sit up again. 3, 2, let's go. I come up. And if you're watching me going, what in under God she did? Just come here, guys. And crunch, crunch, crunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. We can go here all day. I freeze everything, and then I squeeze. And the only thing that moves is this. Everything else comes up and down because I'm squeezing this. This is bringing my shoulders up. Sprinter sit up. Knee comes in. Again, I can come up if I have the core strength to do it. If you don't. You're going to hurt yourself. What are you doing? Stop it. Go back to what you can do. Work on that. Get strengthened up until that becomes too easy. And then you go on to the next progression. It's not a race. 3, 2, and time. Guys, lie back on your mat and breathe. Feet down, hands above your head. Let that body fall nice and gently into the floor. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. One more. So again, before I go into the cool down, if you want to do that reset again, go for it, okay? But the rest of us are going to go here now. We're going to bring both knees in, squeeze them in, hug them to the chest. Hold on to one knee, extend the right heel. So again, the same rules apply. Heel goes up, or heel goes as low as you can let it go. And there's where the likes of that leg lower exercise teaches you where your point is, okay? Go again, other side. That's where my biting point is, and that's simply because I'm training. 2-3 years ago, that's where my biting point was for this, just especially after I had the kids. So it's all about where you can go for your strength. Both knees onto the floor. Put the right ankle onto the left knee, push through, open up that hip. Reach in underneath the knee and bring that leg back in. So you can go here, or you can go here. You do you, boo. And switch sides. Here or here. Well done. Bringing it back over onto your tummy now or onto your side. And you're going to lie. Bring the heel to the bum. You can do this on your side as well. I'm just going to push here because my quads need to be stretched this morning, so I'm going to go onto my tummy. Because I find now if I push my pelvis into the floor, I get a good deep stretch into that quad. If you're on your side, try and make sure you've got a straight line from the feet to the shoulders, and then push that pelvis forward, and you'll see what I mean by that. Push that forward again. Growl if you need to. Yep. Hands below the shoulders, squeeze the bum, push the pelvis into the floor, and that will raise you up. And then balance on the hands. Don't let the back do the work here, guys. Back onto your butt. Bum, bum, bum. And bring it up to your feet. Well done. So we're going to bring the hands out in front. Breathe out. To the side. Across and hold. Cross and hold. Bring back and roll those shoulders back. High five. High five. Well done. That is us. That's your cardio and core. Sweaty Betty here this morning. I hope you enjoyed that. I will see you